want to talk to you about something a little bit different today. It's going to be an anime that it's near and dear to my heart. I know I've talked about one other anime, One Punch Man, but I got to go back to one of my original favorites, Dragon Ball Z. Now, Dragon Ball Z is all well and good. It's done actually, but now they've got a new series called DragonSuper, and this weekend they aired episode 98. And in this episode, it was a big event that happened. This is the second episode of what they call in the story arc called the Tournament of Power, and they had some awesome fight scenes with Goku, Vegeta, and I'm telling you, they were one of the best animations that I've seen in a long time. I have me on the edge of my seat. I mean, if you just go online and just Google it, you'll see a lot of individuals on YouTube are talking about this series right now. It's one of the best ones that's out, I'm telling you, and I'm really enjoying it. On this particular episode, Goku and Vegeta, they end up going against what they call Universe 9. It's different universes, and they're all involved in this tournament. It's 80 fighters in all, and it's no one can kill each other. All they can do is ring each other out. But if you ring out all these teammates in one particular universe, that universe automatically dies. And not just the people in the ring, not just the fighters that actually fought, I mean the entire universe that those fighters belong to. In this particular episode, Universe 9, they went up against Goku and Vegeta, and they just dominated these individuals. I mean, I loved seeing that fight. And I think Goku, when he first introduced this idea to the Omni King, he didn't really take it that seriously. He was just ready to fight the strongest people out there because he can't really find anybody his match in his own universe, maybe except for Beerus. And Beerus is the god of destruction, so he's on a totally different level than Goku. In any event, he decides he wants to have the Tournament of Power, shoots this idea to the Omni King and the head angel, the Grand, I can't think of his name, but the Grand Angel, or whatever you want to call him. They decided, let's go ahead and hold this tournament, but understand that when you lose, we're going to destroy these weaker universes. They got to be wiped out. We can't have those weaker universes out. For the universes that didn't really even have to participate, they were exempt because they were just so freaking strong already. So Goku's like, man, wow. I mean, well, he won't get a chance to fight them. But in any event, let's go back to this episode. Goku's fighting what they call Universe 9. They are dominating these fighters. They're ringing them out right and left. And eventually they ring out the last three at one time. Him and Vegeta, they just ring them out. And some of the best animations, some of the best fight scenes that I've seen in a long time. Now, when they do this, the Omni King says, okay, well, let's go ahead and wipe out Universe 9. I'm like, really? They're going to do that? And they did it. They wiped out the fighters and every inhabitant in that universe, which was billions of people. And I can tell you, as hype as that was, it put a sick feeling in my stomach. I was like, and you know, of course, it's animation, this is fake. I get it. It's all make-believe. But if you were just invested in the story like I am, and millions of other people like me are, I mean, you're like, man, that's horrible, man. And now Goku has to live with that on his conscience. Like, man, what have I done? If I had to just shut my mouth, they said they were going to do it anyway, but this gave them a reason to, So Goku's partly responsible for it. Me, myself, I'm not a big fan of Goku right now. And I think they're trying to portray him as the villain. I'll never look at him as a villain, but I'll look at him as a hopeful idiot, if that makes any sense. Anyway, that was episode 98. I'm looking forward to episode 99 and 100. I think 101. They're going to, of course, every Saturday it comes on. If you want to catch it, you can be able to Google Dragon Ball Super live on Saturday, and someone from Japan is typically streaming it, and then later that night around 11ish on Eastern Coast time, you'll start seeing subtitle versions of it. If you have Funimation, like I do, I have the Funimation service, I just watch it right then and there. I just, I can watch it on my big screen and enjoy it. Oops, excuse the noise, I'm sorry. In any event, watch it. I love it. That's just my take on it. I'm not really recommending it one way or another. I just tell it that I like it. I'm just kind of here talking about it. You want to hear me rant on about it? That's you. It's just my guilty pleasure. I'm never going to stop watching cartoons. I'll start watching when I go blind. And even when I go blind, I probably just listen to them on headphones. In any event, thank you for coming into my channel. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Please comment down below. It really helps me out when you do that. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.